Hi everybody, it's Diane here with the Altered Book, and this image from an old book about weather, and I had used it for this, was part of it. You know, she doesn't want to hear the thunder, was the idea. So it dawned on me those Diane Reevely snarky phrases or freezes might have something appropriate, and there's no need to repeat yourself. I ignored you the first time. Okay, but what in the world else are you going to put with it? I have no idea. So I'm going to bore everybody and look through a magazine or two. I mean, I don't need a phrase. Do I need other people talking? No, just do some kind of funky background. That's what Diane Reevely would do. What this Diane would do remains to be seen. I really don't know. And I even let this sit around for a day because I didn't know. I started making a couple journals just to do something else, but I still don't know. So maybe if I look around and if I talk out loud, something may come to my mind. What would you do with it? You need a big mouth over here or something? No. Well, we're not finding anything so far. No great ideas have come to my mind either. And I suppose oftentimes when I start a collage, I don't necessarily have a goal in mind. Sometimes I do, but usually I just look through magazines anyway. What's this? A traveler, okay. Isn't that cool? Jellyfish in there. Cool. No, I don't think I want jellyfish on there. Scrapbook paper, of course, is a choice, but I don't know what I would have. You know, now that I say that, hang on a sec. I do have one. It's got some kids on it. I'm never going to be able to find it. And I know some of them are laughing. All right, let me pause. Let me pause and look for that. Okay, that actually didn't take too long. Well, considering I have nothing else yet. It's not too bad. Her mouth is open. His mouth is open. Yeah, the style goes very well. Probably better than magazine paper. Okay, well then we just need a background. And I don't think I want to leave it because of the busyness factor. But I suppose there's a theory if I left the text showing, that's like words and stuff. Words and stuff. You heard it here. Well, should we put it on this side? These colors would kind of match this stuff. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have to Don't leave your stickers stuck down overnight. If I'm going to have to cut these apart, she was trying to say, I might. And this girl fits on here perfectly. Well, I don't think I want the writing because of this. Which means I have to either paper it or paint over it. Or do we want to find another one? Maybe it needs more writing. What do you think of that? Ooh, this is the Green Hornet. Oh, that's not too bad. Tell you what. I'll take the text down a little bit. I won't completely cover it. And cut out those faces. Try to salvage this, and it better be okay because this is it. She doesn't duplicate in those packs. All right, I'm gonna go paint these words. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, nothing is glued. It is painted. I think that's pretty good. Like I said, this is gonna have to be cut apart. And I have it more over here because it's sticky and I don't want it pulling up the paint. Okay, we need a bottom border. I don't have anything that looks blabby to me. There's washi tapes that are brighter here, or we'll have to go to a border. Yeah, I don't know. And flamingos have nothing to do with this. I don't think they're very blabby, are they? A stripe, a diagonal. Yeah, we know how much Diane loves diagonals. Actually, that's not terrible. If you want to do that in yours, go ahead. All right, what about borders? Boy, these kind of are accumulating, aren't they? I kind of like that, but I think the numbers are a tad confusing, like they should mean something, but they don't. Ah, that's pretty. It matches. I don't know. I don't think there's any, like I said, anything of any kind of talking significance. No. Okay, and while I'm rooting around, oh, that's pretty too. For, I think I like that better. Borders is, I don't think that's it. It could be. If it is it, I think I would do a border around, like a narrow black pen around. Oh, that's kind of cool. Is that better? Can you guys even see this? Dan, no one can see what you're doing. Get with it. No, that's still better. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Personally, I like the other one better. And I don't hear anybody. No. No, no, no. I could maybe stamp something around. Ew, no. Well, get in there. Come on. Boy, Diane, this is such an exciting segment. We're so glad you came back. I know. Well, okay. I guess I'm going to glue I'm probably going to go with that border. I think it's actually, you know, a very pale yellow back there, off-white color. White, just as an example, doesn't look right. To me, anyway. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's not bad. All right, which would you do then? You could do either or. I think I'm going to go with this because there's a little dot in her dress there. So the littleness, I kind of like the littleness of that. All right, hang on again, come back. Okay, gang, here we are. I did a double narrow black border around. We added yada yada yada, blah blah blah, yap yap yap. Dang, what did you do? Well, you know how when I peeled it off the counter, you know, part of like half of it peeled apart and it was really thin. Well, then when you put wet glue on there and go like this, it tears. Who knew? So to make it look more intentional, I tore a little bit of some of the other ones. Yeah, I wish it wasn't like that. And you know, if you experience something, you probably could just go in there and fill in with black. But I just decided to leave it. Okay, it's a little boring to me. I cut some flowers for lack of, I don't know what else to do. What else would you do with this? Then would you stop asking us that? You keep asking us that. Okay, let's just glue that down. And then the markers are sitting over here because I was thinking of doing a color on that outer edge. So would you do like a peachy pink? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I suppose if you could do a green, a yellow, but I'm leaning towards peachy pink. I think I should have that in that set. And it is so humid here. It's positively revolting. Just in case you're wondering about the weather, yeah, I did a test. I didn't really explain. That is just a pen I did by hand. You could stamp if you don't want to do that. If you have little alphabet stamps, that would be kind of cool. Okay, stick. Okay, sorry folks, I was interrupted. You didn't miss anything. Okay, I think I found a color. Yeah, it's pretty good. Wow, I think I hear an ice cream truck. I'll be right back. We haven't had an ice cream truck around here in a long time. One used to go by every once in a while, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, and then they stopped. Wow. Well, I suppose 2020 has something to do with that, but up until this very minute, I haven't heard them come back. I wonder what those prices are like by now. I guess you can't run out with change anymore, can you? Look at this old lady. She came out here with 50 cents. Is she nuts? All right. Nuttiness aside, how does that look? I think that's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. If you really wanted, you could maybe dot in or spatter in a little color, but with all this yapping and whatnot, I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Okay, folks. Well, if you were listening to me, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day out there.